Well, I think that is the right take. This was a debate that didn't move the needle very much. Mr. Trump went in with a pretty large lead. Nobody separated themselves from the others on that stage. And really, it was more of the same. I think, Nikki Haley continues to look strong and confident, but not gaining on Mr. Trump. And that's the real message out of the debate.
Okay, so of what you heard in the debate, did anybody seem concerned about a shutdown, and why should they be?
I did not hear a great concern about the shutdown. I think the biggest reason to be concerned is this reinforces the view of the Fitch rating agency and others that the U.S. does not have the capability of managing its finances. And that's not a message that you want to send to global capital markets.
And Doug, you said you see a 100% chance of a shutdown. What is the probability on another credit rating for this country? And I think a lot of folks are trying to understand what are just continuing contentious discussions like this around government shutdowns going back several years ago. What is it doing to the confidence in the U.S. financial system?
Well, first of all, I think the reason we're going to get the shutdown is pretty simple. If you look at the proposals so far, there's nothing that can pass the House with 218 Republican votes that will pass the Senate. So there's no path to law at this point. And the main reason for that is that there's no reason for Democrats to save the Republicans from themselves in the House the first time around. Once that happens, it's a very different story. So I don't expect a long shutdown. The government shuts down, and at that point, the Senate writes a bill that is consistent with the White House's goals. It goes over to the House, and lots of Democrats vote for it. They jam it through, and the president signs it. So there's a path to funding the government with this hiccup. And so I don't think global investors are going to be terribly shaken by a 2, 3, 1 week shutdown. It's just not a good news story, but it's not terrifically bad news either.
If we were to see a shutdown that lasted past a week, 2 weeks even, then who would be the biggest loser in that scenario?
Well, I think the biggest loser in that scenario are the U.S. troops. Unlike past situations like this, there has been no provision to pay the troops during the shutdown. And it's a disgrace to not take care of the U.S. military for those who are defending the values of this country. I view that as an enormous error on the part of the Congress and something they should not be proud of. Then there's the sort of nuisance value for everybody in the United States. You can't renew your passport. If you needed flood insurance to close on your new home, you can't get the insurance policy. Can't close on your home. There's just a slew of basic government services. Exporters can't get licenses, which won't happen and which will interfere with the conduct of normal economic and personal affairs.
Doug, at the heart of really this debate, I would argue, is this fact, and this country just still has too much debt, and they continue to seemingly add at it at every single turn. How concerned are you about this country's debt? Very.
This country has a real threat from the outlook for the federal budget, for fiscal policy. It is a good thing for there to be a discussion about the debt. It's high, it's rising. Under the current laws, it will just continue to rise, and we're on an unsustainable trajectory. That's the terrible thing. The bad news about this debate is it's focused on the wrong part of the budget. It's focused on the annual appropriations to fund the government. The real issue is entitlement spending. We'll spend $80 trillion over the next 10 years if my old shop, the CBO, is right. And of that, $50 trillion will be entitlement spending. Only $20 trillion will be the things they're fighting about right now. So the real issue is, how do you make Medicare and Social Security financially sustainable over the long term? And I'll just point out, this isn't just green eye shades view of the world. If you're 55 and planning to retire in 10 years, you have no idea what your Social Security check's going to look like. You can't make a reasonable financial plan. That's disgraceful. Social Security is past due for getting fixed by the Congress. Medicare is the same thing. So that's what the debate has to be. That's what I want to hear people on a debate stage talking about in Simi Valley. That's what I want to hear the president talking about. And so far, his message has been, I'm not touching it. That's unacceptable.
We only got 30 seconds left. Is there any elected official that you've heard put forward an actual solution when it comes to cutting into the national debt?
There is one person talking about reforming Social Security, and that's Senator Cassidy from Louisiana. He seems to be a quite lonely voice at this point. So I hope the chorus rises in the weeks and the months to come.